Clog Hog! Today I'm going to be reviewing the Clog Hog drain cleaner, 25-foot line and the 100-foot line. Alright, this is the camera system I bought on Amazon. What a waste of money. After a couple feet, I couldn't see anything, and I tried it in various lines. It just didn't work properly. Alright, on my power washer, I took some Teflon tape and ran out 3 times, and this helped seal up, and that worked pretty good. And then I'm going to go out to my pressure washer, and this is the model that I used, which it worked out pretty good as far as the pressure washer. Now, in defense of the Clog Hog, this isn't the strongest one, but it's not the weakest one either. It's kind of a lower middle model for a power washer, but it was efficient and it did work, so it did good for the test. Alright, first the J25M line. This is the 25-footer. You unwind it, as the instructions say, and this one you don't need a spool for it. You can store it in a circular, and it's easier to work with than the longer one. The problem was it failed to make the bend in the line, and I could not get it to work. And the kitchen sink line, or the next one you'll go to, you'll see in a minute, the tub, it would not go through the bend as it advertises it can. In this house, it failed to do so, and it would not work. It failed the test. But I did use that 25-foot line, which is the J25M, in the sewer line, and it worked fine, just like the other one. So in this house, as I hear it failed the test. Alright, the next one I'm going to go through is the 100-foot line. Now, this 100-foot line is the R100M, the 100-foot drain cleaner, and this one did pass. It went in pretty good, about 25, 35 feet, but it did hit a bend and it did jam up. I couldn't get it to get past it. But I would say, as advertised, this one does work, and here's some examples of me using it. Now on this line, it's a must. You better get a spool, because it took me more time to get that onto the spool than it did using the cleaner. And you don't want to undo that line and keep that as it comes. You want to get a spool for it. So order it with one, or buy your own spool and put it on like I did. It's cheaper to do it that way. But that's a must, or it's going to be a train wreck. And again, the 25-footer, I put it down the sewer line. It worked good. That's a 3-inch sewer line, cast iron is what it is. So I used that to clean it. But it passed with flying colors. I was pretty satisfied with it. But it did hit a rough spot. I couldn't get it through in that pipe. So I'm not sure what was going on. But for a homeowner, I would give it a thumbs up for that type of use in a sewer line. But if you have, in this house, it did fail on the kitchen sink cleanout line and the tub cleanout line. The way on this house, it did not work as advertised. So it's good for your tools to have this and add it, and the price that you're putting into it. It's a neat idea, and I think it'll have some use in my different properties that I have. So if you're a landlord or homeowner, if you can use it in this way, it should be pretty good. But if you're counting it to go through small bins,